Okay, so where we left off, I guess we entered, what is this, chapter 6? Um, yeah, we entered chapter 6, which is just a DLC chapter for the game. And I guess, like, it has to continue off of at least one of the good endings, so I'm wondering if it's just one specific one or something else, but we'll see. We don't have any partners. May as well head out now. According to the Mashida notes, the masquerade is in the center of K-City. Yeah, exactly. Chapter 6 of 5. It's not far, but I don't know the area. No harm in leaving a little early. Exit. I arrive at the designated hotel 20 minutes before the meeting time. The rain falling when I left Kaijo Mansion has now turned into a drizzle. I park my car in a lot and walk to the street. The hotel my destination stands at the end. So that's it. There's hardly anyone on the neon lit street, perhaps because of the rain. Didn't that rumor? Red Riding Hood appears when it rains. It's the perfect night to investigate the rumor. The hotel in question doesn't seem to be particularly guarded against intruders either. Anyone could step inside if they wanted. I see. So that's why it's the focal point of the rumor. People going in the abandoned hotel on a dare, running across suspicious people and squatters. Then their stories get exaggerated, and we get a rumor that it's the basis for this case. But someone was seen in red, and it turned out into Red Riding Hood. That's probably how it really is. My heart suddenly feels a lot lighter. I guess I was taking this too seriously after all. Now that I've gotten rid of one worry, though, this time something else starts bugging me. I'm a grown man standing alone in the middle of this road in the red light district. This isn't going to do anything good for my reputation. I should get out of the rain and until it's time to meet. I glance around the area for a place. Oh, is that you, Yoshiki? God damn it! God damn it! God fucking damn it! Why you? Why you? Why? Why? I hate you! Go away! I thought so. Hey, it's been a while. A woman in the lab coat appears to be Madoka Hiru. Hiru? I heard I had help, but I didn't think it'd be you. What, you don't approve? No! No, I do not! Take your complaints up with Yusoka. No comment. Whenever Hiru comes across anything that's unrealistic, it shakes her to the core. With that weakness, it's hard to say whether she'll be of any help. Oh, thanks so much for that. My neck tingles from the strength of her judging stare. I wasn't expecting her to have changed, and she definitely hasn't. Do you still visit the underground shelter? Yes. Well, only once in a while. I've been busy with my work recently, so I haven't had the time. How are you going on... How's things going on your end? Nothing exciting. I'm taking some time to relax. I wasn't really asking about you personally. Whatever. I think I have a pretty clear picture now. Here glances down at her watch distractedly. Is something wrong? No, he should be here soon. Wait, there he is. I follow Hiro's gaze to find... Hello, did I make you wait for me? Daimon. You were rounded up into this too? That's not a nice way to put it, but yes, basically. Yasuka insisted, so I'll be accompanying you today. And don't worry about me, my health has been much better since then. My cough has mostly gone away too. Oh, really? He seems to be pretty confident about that, but he looks as pale as ever. But it's his body and he's a doctor, so if he says he's fine, I'll just have to believe it. I met with Hiro just recently, but... well, I hope we work well together again. I can't say an unscientific investigation gets me very excited, but I owe the old woman, so this is how I'll pay her back. You owe her? Yeah, it's almost impossible to get your hands on old army documents, but she's got a lot of influence, so I had her pull some strings for me. Well, I guess... oh, well, I guess not just her. You saved me too. Back when all that stuff was going on. Yeah, don't remind me. Biggest mistake ever. It's not like I don't feel indebted to you. I see, thanks. I can't say I ever expected Hiro to feel that way. But in a situation like this, I'm grateful. By the way, is it okay for both of you to walk around in your lab coats? Shouldn't you change? Hey, this is a professional look. During an investigation like this, it's actually even better than... Hiro's cell phone rings in her pocket. Oh, give me a second. Sorry, I got an email. Let's see her. Hiro checks the screen, her back turned to me. Hiro seems busy as ever. I'm fairly busy myself. Sorry to drag you all the way out here then. No, don't worry about that. If you're after something, then I want to help you out. After all, we overcame that horrible trial together. To us, you're... a comrade in arms, huh? Yeah, that's right. That's the perfect way to put it. Sorry for the interruption, but it was an important message. The last person won't make it. Ai is caught up by her manager. Ai? She means Ai Kashi... oh, is it Kashiwagi? Sounds like she's keeping busy too. But bringing a popular idol to a place like this sounds like a PR nightmare. So here. Hiro hands me her cell phone. What are you doing? She's still on the line. She wanted to apologize to you herself. I don't really need... Quit your grumbling and take the call. Hiro shoves the phone in my hand without letting me get a word in edgewise. Guess I'll have no choice. My voice when I speak into the phone is surprisingly meek. Hello? Ai? Oh, is that you, Mr. Yoshiki? Good morning. It's me, Ai Kashiwagi. I'm so sorry. I'll regret not being able to help you for the rest of my life. Her whirlwind of words is the same as always, energetic and full of exaggeration. I do my best to convince her not to worry. No, it's fine, really. I doubt anything will ever happen over this. Really? I hope so. Oh no, my cue's coming up. Please, come to our next performance for sure, Mr. Yoshiki. Okay, bye. And just like that, the hurricane of phone call passes us by. The change in excitement levels leaves a vacuum. My head spins. She's tiring, isn't she? Geez, that old lady thought it'd be a good idea to bring an idol on a case. She's more useful than you are, Hiro. By the way, Yoshiki, are you close to Kashiwagi? That's an odd question coming from Daimon. Yeah, I mean, I have her contact info at least. Could you get me a concert ticket? A kid at work is a huge fan of her, but they can never get a ticket. Oh, that explains it. Still, I didn't think she was that popular. I can try asking. How many do you need? 3 if possible. I'd like to go as well. It's a rare opportunity. You're a little old for idols. You have a thing for girls? I'm a connoisseur of music. Idols have nothing to do with it. A subject change right now would be wise. I got a lot of free time to stand around. Mashida, what are you doing here? This case is a request from a client. Wanted to make sure you showed. Jerk, Jerk, what, planning on observing us, are you? What if we hadn't shown up? One of you is a no-show, in fact. I heard 4 were coming. Kashiwagi couldn't make it. It seems her manager caught her. That's so. He shrugs indifferent. Guess he figures it won't make much difference. So, you took care of your other cases already? Thought I told you, I'm just checking in. While I'm here, I have new info on the hotel to give you. Just then, someone else's cell phone starts ringing shrilly. Oops, this one's from my hospital. Excuse me for a moment. God damn, let's just actually get the case going. One after another. We decide to take shelter from the rain. Daimon has to finish his call, and we may as well hear info Mashida has for us. We commandeer a dirty smoking area on the corner. Then we start our improvised strategy meeting. God, this rain is irritating. I hate it. Yeah, this must only continue if you get the good ending, because this is all pre-done art. So they need to have these characters alive. Although I'm wondering if, as far as I know, she's the only one that could have died in this scenario other than I. Hiro grumbles as she gulps down her drink. Mashida gives her a sidelong glance and sighs, exhaling smoke, then he starts to talk. That hotel, Masquerade, closed down about a year ago now. It's unclear why, but it probably has to do with the owner going missing. Missing? That sounds like the Red Riding Hood rumors. I mean, it's kind of a standard word in any urban legend, but why he went missing is unknown. But something's definitely behind it. He just up and vanished. Hiro pipes up, frowning. Then, that just proves this is a normal case. Is there any point in searching the hotel? Mashida taps his cigarette into the ashtray, shaking off the ash. He then continues with the same train of thought. It seems he's going to ignore Hiro's questions. A few publications had run with the story for a while. It's prime gossip. But after a point, it stopped being reported and everyone up and forgot. Now, this is just my guess, but this crime syndicate turf, they likely applied pressure to keep things quiet. Makes sense for a red light district. At least that's how it seems from the way he's talking. What started spreading around at that time, or at the same time as that missing persons case, are... Shida waves his lit cigarette out towards the street. The rumors of Red Riding Hood. The so-called eyewitness reports, and the people who actually heard things. Put all together, it seems Masquerade is the center of all the rumors. Yusoka brought the request to me, and is also of the same opinion. Masquerade simply stands there quietly on the dark street, soaked with rain. The neon lights at its feet almost seem to be staring out at the world. I see. So do you have any idea? When I turn around, someone is standing there. My heart thunders in my chest.
Oi, Hiro. Ushiro ni.
何よ。輪でもいる？
Hiro looks behind her, puzzled. Nothing's there. Sorry. I think my eyes were playing a trick on me. I make an effort to gloss over it, but there's no way I can believe it was a trick. I'm sure I saw it. Maybe the darkness has strained my eyes, and I saw something that wasn't there, but... Diamond's call ends.
すまない。休暇が出てしまったそうだ。
I managed to walk them through procedures, but I need to go soon, or... I'm terribly sorry, I'll make up for this later, I promise. Daimon runs off into the lightly falling rain. Human lives depend on his work. This kind of thing is inevitable. Which means Hiro and I will have to handle the investigation by ourselves tonight. Damn it!
残ったのは理系バカ一人か。いささか心もとないな。
はあ？あんた今なんて言った？
Feels like there's way more voice acting in this than there was in the main game. That's how you treat people helping you out? Paying no mind to hear his violent outburst, Mishida calmly looks at his watch. It's time, enough gossip. The rest is in your hands. And with that, he's gone. What a jerk. Calm down. He didn't mean anything by it. He's like that to everyone. I tried to be soothing, but that strung her pride. There's no way I'll be successful. I can't calm down when someone's just treated me like an idiot. Just you wait. I'm going to make sure I find a clue, then I'll rub it in his stupid face. Come on, let's go. We step inside and are greeted by chilly air. Is this marble? Our footsteps echo across the exquisite detailed floor. Where are we? It's a hotel, so the first floor is probably the lobby. Alright, yeah. It should be, wouldn't it? It's only been a few seconds since we set foot in the hotel, and yet... Here's fiery determination appears to have puttered out. Where did all that energy disappear off to? Are you okay, Hiro? I'm fine. Not like some weird spirit's going to pop out. This is nothing compared to the underground shelter. But don't you think something's odd? Like what? Maybe it's because it's only been a year since the place shut down, but it's less damage than I thought. I assumed there'd be more graffiti and stuff. You know, now that she mentions it, it's true. This door. It's an emergency staircase, the sign above the door there. I shine the flashlight around, and while the place is dirty, nothing's really broken. But we were able to come in here off the street without anything getting in our way. So then why? Shida mentioned earlier. He said that the hotel might be connected to some crime syndicate. Yeah, what about it? Maybe that's why it's still nice in here. Anyone who'd most likely to tag would be... Ah, gotcha. So it's a gang thing then. You think they made it off limits? On the other hand, maybe people stay away because dangerous things happen here. I should probably not mention that possibility to her. That helps us, though. Everything should be mostly intact. So, what's the plan? Should we just do a thorough search of each floor for now? We don't have any particularly useful info. We just have to search every nook and cranny like Hiri suggested. There's nothing else we can do. Okay, let's get to it. Well, it's easy to get out here, so it's good at least. Yeah, if we're in danger, we'll halt the investigation and withdrawal. I press the button repeatedly, but the elevator doesn't respond, nor does the door open. There's a picture of guest rooms on the wall. Door to the elevator. I try pulling the elevator door. It moves slightly if I put all my weight into it. But based on what I can see from the window, the elevator isn't on this floor. Opening it just makes it easier to fall to the bottom. It's a display case holding various products. A painting is clearly out of place among them. Masquerade Wife. It's a picture of a masked woman wearing a wedding gown. It's the entrance to the reception booth. Go inside the booth, yes. A key ring has been left carelessly on the front desk. The ring has the tag that reads for emergencies. Got emergency key ring. Well, they definitely didn't have any art commission for that room. Nice. Looks like we found something useful right off the bat. If it says it's for emergencies, then Hiro looks at the door to our right. It might open that door to the emergency stairs. Yeah, let's try it. We use the emergency key ring to open the door. When I open the door, I find emergency stairs. Use them. Masquerade Wife. It's a picture of a masked woman gazing at a man. It's door to the elevator. Try pulling the elevator door. Move slightly and put my weight into it. It's impossible to open alone, but if I had some help, I might be able to force it open. Want to give it a try? Lend me a hand. What? Are you serious? Fine, I guess I can try. On count 1, 2. We muster all our strength and try to open... Muster all our strength and try 2 or 3 times to force the door open, but... Sorry, it's too much. I'm not sure I'm strong enough. Unfortunately, we're unable to open it. Open to the door to the guest room and walk inside. Trash can has a giant crack in it. It probably happened when it was knocked over. Power cord to the phone line has The power cord and phone line have both been cut. The phone can't be used. I see what looks like paper under the bed. Try pulling it, but it doesn't budge. I'll have to lift the bed a little more if I want to get it out. Glance over at Hiru, but I don't think she'll be able to help me lift it. Maybe I should just search elsewhere for now. A Venetian mask with a creepy expression hangs on the wall. Were they hung there to match the hotel's theme? It's still really creepy. It's a bed with a mattress. Lift up to the mattress and look underneath. Notice a notebook lying there. Mask guest book 202. Guest book? Why? It's just... I flipped through it. Inside are pictures drawn in colored markers. Hotel Masquerade guest book. Feel free to write about the sweet, sweet time you have spent together. Clearly, they didn't need to be told twice. Still, I can't believe anyone who frequents a hotel like this would write such things. But, you know what they say about assuming. Every single page is filled top to bottom with lewd, suggestive comments. Wow, so that's what people do. Hiru. Suddenly Hiru is peeking over my shoulder at the guest book. Instinct makes me try to hide it, but she plucks it from my hand easily. There's no reason to hide it. We're not children, you know. Well, yeah, but... Now, let's see here. I see. At first she looks through it, humming a little tune to herself, but... she starts acting odd. What's the matter, Hiru? What? I'm fine. I've just had enough. Reading stuff this vulgar does things to your head. So, take it back. She's the one who grabbed it from me in the first place. My eyes fall on the page it landed open on. It looks like the last entry in the guest book. There's something written in thin, scrawling letters. This is bad. Some might have rat us out. There's rumors that she tattled to the teach and said she's going to the fuzz. This is so bad. What should... That's all I can make out. Teach, that phrasing. Rather immature, but a student. Yeah, I think so too. But, isn't that strange? A girl her age isn't normally at a hotel like this. Oh. Maybe schoolgirl prostitution? That would be a reasonable assumption. It's horrible, but that's the only logical conclusion. That would mean this entry. It sounds like she was panicking over having things leaked by her friends. How stupid can she get? You reap what you sow. Kids have their own issues to deal with too. It's not such a black and white situation to be able to say that she got what she deserved. Though at least one thing has been made clear thanks to these notes. Sounds like the rumors about this place being tied to crime syndicates are true. It's obvious that there was a lot of illegal stuff going on here. Sounds logical enough. The number on the guest book must refer to the room number. There may be more guest books. True. If we could get more info from these entries, we might be able to figure out what's happening here. Let's keep an eye out. Think we got everything. Mirror is stained, but still functional. I can see myself in it. I peer into the mirror in the dark. I don't see anything, but it still creeps me out. I'll get back to investigating. The bathtub is stained with the dust and slime. Okay, yeah, this is technically a different room. Small wooden chest. The drawer is locked. It seems to be a simple stopper type lock, like one you'd find in a writing desk. Why don't you just break it? Shouldn't that be a last resort? Seems like a natural choice for a mammalian primate hominid. Bitch. There's iron bars covering the window. The sturdy iron bars seem to be a little much if they're only there to stop people from falling. Put my hand on the bed, lean my weight onto it. The springs simply creak fruitlessly. So there's no other book? In my search, I see if something is inside. I only get dust on my fingers. The toilet is spewing a horrible stench of sewage. Disgusting. Okay, so nothing. Okay, no mask in this room. Oh no, there it is. Never mind. Vase holds some cheap fake flowers. Bedside table is crammed full of stuff. I look around the bedside table and find... got a spoon. Were they eating dessert in here or something? The spoon is stained black. Ew. Large air conditioning unit is tinted yellow, maybe from tobacco resin. Thin layer of dust coats the mirror everywhere but one spot, which is wiped clean. If I squint, the clean portion looks like a hand. Does this belong to someone who snuck in here, or is it the work of something else? The toilet is sectioned off with a glass door. The tiles seem relatively clean. The toilet itself doesn't seem to be broken. Open the door and check the toilet. Find a wallet covered in black stains. That's moldy. Try not to breathe it in. Is anything inside? I'll check inside it. There isn't any cash, but got a credit card. Guess probably dropped it. But the stains make it so I can't read the name on the card. We should use that to ID one of the guests. Don't you think you should take it with you? Yeah, you're right. My reply is half-hearted. I'm distracted by the stains. I don't mention to Hiro, but the stains on the card look like old blood stains. So we can probably get into that drawer now. Well, this is different. There's an unnatural space along the wall. Going by the stains, it's likely something once hung here. Spanish donkey lies in the corner of the room. I don't want to imagine what it was used for. The part that looks like it was the neck is broken, and the head is missing. Inside the glass case are whips and ropes. They're rather shoddily made. I doubt they would survive being used. There's a door leading into the bathroom, but it won't open. It must be broken. It looks undamaged at first glance, but the whole frame is warped, so it's jammed shut. Place my hand on the door before pulling, but it doesn't move at all. Just give up. It might break it if you force it. Wasn't she the one that told me to break it before? Take it out, but can't think of anything to use. I mean, it's warped, so I doubt the credit card will do anything. Yeah. Let's try using the credit card down there. I think it was this room. Take out the credit card. Taking it out, but I can't think of a way to just use it. Okay, never mind. But what do I do with it? Okay, so that's not the answer. Never mind. Press the button repeatedly, but the elevator doesn't respond, nor does the door open. Masquerade wife. It's a picture of a masked woman walking with a cane. Oh, here we go. It's an object with an iron cover. I think it's some kind of electrical device. Okay, we can't interact with it or use it or anything. It's the door to the elevator. Try pulling the elevator door. Move slightly if I put all my weight into it. But based on what I can see from the window, the elevator isn't on this floor. Opening it just makes it easier to fall to the bottom. I take the upstairs and exit out into the hallway. Wait, what? Here suddenly shouts. Isn't this the third floor? Don't be ridiculous. You're just imagining things. I'm sure she's just mistaken. Shine the flashlight at the floor number plaque. Says we're on the third floor again. Hiru's face goes completely pale. Absurd. We just came up from the third floor. Just as Hiru said, we definitely just climbed up from the third floor to the fourth. So what are we doing back on the third floor? It might just be a weird fluke. Let's try again. Right. We climb the stairs again like actors in a play, but sure enough, we come back to the third floor. Impossible. This time I'm sure it's an optical illusion, that's it. There must be a trick with the light. Hiru's completely lost it. I made absolutely sure that we were heading to the fourth floor from the third floor. And yet, this is obviously the third floor. If we're not hallucinating and this is real, then there are two possibilities. One is that the floor above the third floor are immediately made to look like the third floor. The other is that some mysterious power is stopping people from going to the fourth floor. But telling her that will only make things worse. How about we give up on the fourth floor for now? We'll just search the place we can get to. Yeah, sure. So we'll probably use the elevator to go up higher. Okay, is anything different? Anything different? They sold cheap fake flowers. Our decorating units tinted yellow, maybe from tobacco resin. Oh, hello. Toilet paper stuck to the bottom of the trash can, but other than that, it's empty. Never mind. Thin layer of dust coated. This belonged to someone. Alright, let's see if we can check for trash cans in the other rooms. What happens if we try going up again? I expected it, but sure enough, we're back on the 3rd floor hallway. There doesn't seem to be a way to go up any higher floor in the hotel. The only thing I can think of is if we can't find anything different, it's just to go back to the lobby. A chandelier. It's dusty, spoiling its beauty. Check behind the wired door, but all I find is an empty cardboard box. Wait, so that's not the bathroom door? Oh, okay. I thought the wired door was the bathroom door. Okay, nothing there. Guess the only option is to go back to the lobby. It's an object with a metal cover. I think it's some kind of electrical device. But I can't interact with it? Like, what the fuck? It's a display case holding various products. A painting's clearly out of place among them. Masquerade wife. Picture of a masked woman. I mean, I can't interact anywhere with anything, so let's try heading back to the mansion. Maybe that's what we need to do. Can't change partner. So what the fuck am I missing? Press the door repeatedly, but the elevator doesn't respond. Chandelier. Dusty spoils its beauty. Pretty sure I searched the painting already. Picture of a masked woman gazing at a man. Suddenly I get an idea to take out the spoon. Stick it between the bed and the floor, try to pull out whatever's under there. But the object is softer than I thought, and I can't get it out. Looks like it won't work. You might have to lift up the bed. Try pulling it up, but it doesn't budge. I'll have to lift the bed up a little more if I want to get it out. Glance over at Hiru, but I don't think she'll be able to help me lift it. Maybe I should just search elsewhere for now. So I've got to be able to change partners at some point. Venetian mask. So I've got to be able to use that credit card or that spoon on something. Oh wait, the emergency keyring? On my bag and see if it fits the key, but none of them seem to work. Seems to be a simple stopper type lock, like one you'd find on a writing desk. Sturdy iron bar is a little much. Search, in my search to see if anything is inside, I only get dust on my fingers. Toilet is spewing that. Yeah, it definitely feels like that. Chandeliers, dust to spoil. Second floor. Let's try the third floor again. Because I'm assuming we won't be able to get up to the higher floors until we get the elevator working. I think that's going to be the trick. And, like, it seems weird that I can't investigate that. I think it's some kind of electrical device. Like, that's it. It doesn't give me the option to use a tool or anything. Like, the mask is in a different spot here. That brings up the resin. That brings up fake flowers. Like, I can't investigate the bed. Like, it feels like there's some stuff that I should be able to check every room with. Large air conditioner. Like, it's weird that I can't check every one of these closets. Yeah, I'm wondering that too. Like, part of me thought maybe I need to change partners, but I don't know how to do that. Because she can't lift the bed. And going back to the mansion doesn't let me change partners, so... there was a drawer that I thought I had to use a credit card on. But nah, like, I didn't see another cabinet. Is it the one in the lobby? That's the only cabinet I saw that it would let me interact with. Yeah, I think that guy likes using, like, the wrong terms for things, because, like, the only cabinet I saw... Because there's... Let me look. Because there's this one here. Because the only thing I can think of... Yeah, like, that doesn't let me use the credit card to open it. Yeah, I haven't come across another cabinet that I can open with a credit card. Like, unless I'm just not seeing the cabinet somewhere. I got a notebook and a spoon. Because these are the only other cabinets, but it's not giving me the option to use. Like, I'll double check that bed, but I only... Like, I got a cabinet and I got a spoon. I got the spoon from one of the other rooms. Because I can't get what's under the bed, because I got nothing that I can use to lift the bed. And let me try something. Tool, guest book. Yeah, okay, so I can't use that. Yeah, there's something under the bed, but it says that I need to lift up the bed, but she's not strong enough to lift it. And when I tried using an item for it, it says I still need to lift the bed. Yeah, I got nothing. Like, the only thing that triggered on the 3rd floor was that, the only thing I got that triggered on the 3rd floor was that we can't leave the 3rd floor. Nope, haven't gotten it. Like, I'm trying to see if there's differences. Like, if there is a difference between one 3rd floor and another 3rd floor. Like, is she supposed to be with me? Because, like, all I've literally got is the book, a spoon, and a credit card. And when I tried using the credit card and the spoon under the bed, it seems I have to lift the bed. And when I try to lift the bed, it says she's not strong enough to lift it. And, like, none of this stuff is giving me an option to use an item on. Like, unless there's just another cabinet I missed, like, because, like, I try pulling, I'll have to lift up the bed a little more if I want to get it out. Glance over at Hiru, but I don't think she'll be able to help me lift it. Maybe I should just search elsewhere for now. Trash can has a giant crack in it. Probably happened when it was knocked over. Venetian mask with a creepy expression hanging on the wall. Were they hanging there to match the hotel's theme? It's still creepy. Power cord and phone line have been cut. The phone doesn't look like it can be used. Like, unless it glitched. That's the only other thing I can think of. God damn it, are you serious? I had to... When I take a closer look at it, I spot a crack between the drawer and the top. The object flashes inside seems to be the lock stopper. If I stick something thin in there, I might be able to break the... God damn it, stupid fucking thing. My mind's made up. I take out the credit card. Huh. What are you going to do with the credit card? I want to try something. I don't know if it'll work, though. I slowly push the credit card into the lock gap between the drawer and the top. It's a narrow fit, but I'll be able to slide it in without any resistance. The stopper is directly ahead. So if I keep sliding the lock, there's a tiny bit of resistance, but it abruptly unlocks. Wow, nice work. Truly a pinnacle of monkey evolution. God damn it, Hiro, can you stop being such a bitch? Is that really a compliment? In any case, I open the drawer to find... Got Mask Guestbook 201 Mini Messenger. A battery-operated messenger, huh? Well, I'll leave it up. I'll leave its use up to imagination. Or massager, okay. So there are more guest books after all. Let's see. What does this say? No, I'll look through this one. Firmly take the guest book from Hiro. I just learned that it's better to not let her see anything too shocking. Ah, come on. I want to read through it for future reference. Our investigation takes priority. Quickly flip through the pages looking for a clue similar to what we found earlier. It's possible that it doesn't take me long to find it. It's the last entry in the guest book, just like the other one we found. Something's up. The fuzz has come. Did Ko really tattle? Mr. N is acting abnormally too. Sa hasn't been to school recently. That's all I can make out. Sounds like the one we read earlier. This fully supports my earlier theory. Yeah, I guess so. There was definitely criminal activity going on here. Those vivid entries prove it. But why wasn't this reported? Good question. This entry makes it sound like she was being backed into a corner. Someone was plainly threatening to tattle, and it was someone they knew too. They shouldn't be this shaken otherwise. Supposedly this person reported to Teach too, and the entry says that in the end the fuzz, aka the police, never came. We can't come to a conclusion just yet. All we can do is speculate. We both freeze for a moment, all in silence. Was that a noise from above just now? Yeah. Someone might be above us. On the 3rd floor. No one was around when we were there earlier. Should we go see? Silently nod. Alright, let's test this. Yeah, that was the same issue we had with the puzzle in the very first chapter, where because I didn't explicitly investigate the cabinet, I only interacted with it. It didn't let me use the credit. That is some dumb shit I always hate in these types of games. The fact that it only has X amount of uses in it. The instant we step foot on the third floor, I suddenly get a chill and stop in my tracks. Did you find something? No, nothing. Just as I'm replying to Hiru,
先生
I hear a voice from behind me. Quickly, I turn around and shine my flashlight. But all that's there in the door to the emergency stairs that we just came from. There's no one there. What's wrong? Did you not hear that voice? A girl's. Metal door screeches like a scream and... Suddenly a girl in a solid red raincoat is standing in front of us. There she is, Wait, she's human. That ghost story was an utter lie. Hirosh, be quiet. I can hear something. Slithering whisper of a voice sneaking up to me. It's the voice of a girl in the raincoat.
嬉しい
I knew it. I'm glad I trusted you, sir. Sir. Hiru gives me an odd look from behind me at my muttering. Seems she doesn't hear the voice at all. I knew it. I knew you'd come. But sir... Who's that woman? The echoey voice is like ice. But strangely enough, I don't feel hatred in it, just sadness, regret, and a quiet plea. I'm going to make sure. Make sure of what? The logical side of me warns not to get pulled in. The raincoat flutters in the stagnant air. Sir, do you come to places like this very often? Calm down. That's right, sir. I'm someone she respects. If I were someone she respects, how should I reply? Okay, great. Fake. For an instant, I think the girl has vanished, then something falls on my head. Okay. Okay. Sometimes. You telling me the wife one was the correct comment? Yes, of course. Hey, sir, could you tell me, please? Another teacher told me that I'm heartless and don't treasure my friends, but something's wrong, then it's wrong. What am I supposed to do? Which is more important, friends or what's right? Okay, so we got that. Tell me one more thing, please. When people are selling and buying bad things, then who's in the wrong? Both. I'm so happy. You're really him. All the immortal people die, or moral people died. I can't just glimpse a twisted smile under the darkness of her hood. Who is this sir? More importantly, who in the world is this girl? Questions swirl around in my head. In that second of hesitation, the figure of the girl sways like a pendulum and disappears into the staircase. And Hiru dashes madly after her. Hiru, don't go. No, Hiru, don't. You could get hurt. No. I desperately call out to her, but there's no reply. Her footsteps echo sharply on the stairs. Shit. Better follow her. New info has been added to the spirit file encounter with the Red Hood. Okay, everyone, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here for tonight. I'm assuming we're not going to go back to the mansion. We might, but this feels almost like a halfway point. But yeah, I'm going to call it here. I want to thank you all for stopping by, liking, sharing, following, keeping the chat alive, and I will see you all back here tomorrow, where hopefully we will be finishing Spirit Hunter Deathmark. See you all later. Bye, everyone.